Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen. Today I'm making this sausage and pepper fry, and I thought I'd make some red rice to go along with it. So last winter, Julie and I were in Mexico a couple of times, learning from a few chefs how to make tacos al pastor, and you can check out that recipe video elsewhere on the channel. While we were there, we spent some time with some chefs and ate with them in their own homes, ate their home cooking. And so one family, this is how they made their red rice to go with the rest of their meal. So in this blender, I put a can of Rotel. And I'm going to put in some cumin, and we are going to blend this until it's smooth. Doesn't take much. Now, I'm not going to argue about authenticity, because who cares what is actually authentic? What I know is that this chef made it this way with his family. And chefs are notorious for taking shortcuts when they cook at home. After you've cooked all week, you're going to take some shortcuts when you're cooking for yourself. So in this rice cooker, and this is a really cheap 25-year-old rice cooker that Julie and I have had forever. I think we paid $10 for it, and it's probably still only $10. Into there, I'm going to put some oil. A tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons. And to that, I'm going to add some long grain rice. And we're going to stir that together. Now, I've already turned the rice cooker on. It's heating up, and we want to kind of toast that rice a little bit before we add the rest of the ingredients. Stir it, keep an eye on it. You're looking for it to get just a little bit toasty, and you'll start to smell it to be like a nutty smell. Once you've reached that point, you can throw in the rest of the ingredients. That is some Mexican oregano, all of that can of Rotel, some chicken stock, or just plain water, if that's what you have. And then 1 or 2 sort of mild to medium hot peppers. So this is a jalapeno. I only have 1 today. And they didn't chop it up, they didn't cut it, they just crushed it with their hand on the countertop just to break some of the membrane and pop it in. We're going to give this a stir just to make sure everything is combined. And the rice cooker is already on, so make sure that it still is on. I'm going to put the lid on and let it go. Once the rice cooker comes up to a boil, take off the lid and give it a stir. And just make sure, really make sure that everything is mixed together. That's all it takes. Put the lid back on and let it finish cooking. Woo, there we are.
Hey,
it's all
Glen.
good. Hey, Jules.
Hey, friends.
So,
ooh, there's a hot pepper right on top.
There is a jalapeno right on top. So here is the rice. This is tomato rice. Some people call it Mexican rice. Some people call it Spanish rice.
Flavored rice.
Flavored rice with
Flavored
tomato.
rice.
It's Rotel. It's Rotel rice.
I love Rotel, man.
I know.
Rotel. It's like this.
I know.
An introduction from your family that we've learned to use a lot of different ways.
And luckily, it started showing up here in Canada like a year and a half ago, maybe, and I use it all the time now. Mm-hmm.
That's really good because that's not all sticky. It's very the pieces of rice are nice.
The grains are could use a little bit more flavor. I know that instead of the chicken stock, they would use a stock cube, and the stock cube has a lot of MSG in it. And I was gonna grab up here and
your large container of MSG
and get the jug of MSG. The MSG would certainly bring a lot of those other flavors out.
It's still good though.
It is really good.
Nice bite to it.
And it's meant to be a foil to the rest of the meal, which is peppers and sausage.
So when do we get that?
Come on back for the next video. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.